was that? Was that Judas? Was that Judas Maccabeus that poured his beard out? He was so mad at them niggas, he got to snatch, gnashed on his teeth and killed them niggas, man. I'm telling you, man, the so-called white man and white woman are done, man.
That's right.
They done. They done.
That's right. Hey, man.
That's what I said. We ain't shaving no more. We ain't trying to make y'all feel comfortable.
Hey, brother,
you know what I'm saying? I want her to stand up on your neck when you see me pass by.
May I say something, brother?
Go ahead.
See, if you just paying on quickly, this for our help, because they're trying to get us into trouble, whatever. This is the mindset of the so-called white woman. She put her child in danger for her benefit, because she's a narcissist, because she only cares about herself. She's not invested in her child. She's not. Look at the child, but look at, hold on, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You got it. Look at her and look at the child. She's more invested in herself because she's a narcissist. What does that word mean? That word means that you're obsessed with yourself. A fit mother would not put her child in harm's way. She would tell her child, hey, don't walk over there. You know why? You don't know what would happen. You don't know what would happen. Because I love you so much, I'm not gonna advise you to put yourself in harm's way. But she's the total opposite. Right?
That's
why
right.
Is that? You have to think. Why is that? See, in the last days, if somebody could give me that, people are going to become lovers of themselves. What does that word mean, lover of themselves? It means that they're selfish.
We are in harm's way, y'all white.
They're selfish.
Really? I'm gonna tell you like this. This is how demonic they are. You see homeless people that have nowhere to go, no food to eat, no water to drink, that drink out of this pond, but she gonna bathe her dog in it. Cause she's a narcissist.
She gonna let her child be in that water which people spin in, piss in, okay, all types of wet madness in, but she's gonna allow her child to be in it. But you know why? And where she's at right now? She's with her favorite little puppy. She's being wet. She's not wet. She's okay. Look at her daughter though. Look what she does to her daughter.
Real beast.
Okay,
smoking cigarettes.
Go ahead. Let's get to the scriptures though. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead, brother.
This is Romans chapter 1. We'll start at verse 29. I'll start at 26.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I know. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection.
That's right, vile affection. One of the worst affection that you can have is an infatuation with yourself. That's a vile affection, man. People, the number one idol that people have is their self. They worship their self. Okay? And that's what we're seeing going on right now. She probably feeds her child take-out food. That's a young girl right there. Why she built that way? You know why? Because her mother doesn't care.
That's right.
Because he feed her anything she wants. This is the product of America.
That's right.
Brute beast. Okay?
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
That's right, man. Even the women have changed their natural use. Now this is talking about homosexuality. Hey, brother, if you gonna come up here, go ahead.
Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman,
that's right.
burn them.
Stop full time because I've lost my train. So no, that's my fault.
Okay, this is Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
That's right, vile affections, disgusting affections, man. Loving themselves. Vile. No sense of direction, no sense of order. This is what the brother's going into. Why is this being perpetuated on planet Earth? Who's in rulership right now?
White man.
You Edomites. White man. Okay? Go ahead.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
The woman has changed the natural use against nature, man. Now you have homosexual women walking up and down the streets. You have people that say that they're intellects, they try to rationalize it. They say they believe in evolution, but really, if you look at if you're talking on an evolutionary standpoint, homosexuality doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't.
The premises of sex is what?
Man and woman.
Man and woman to
That's
procreate.
Right. That's right.
And with natural selections, the good genes pass on. You want, if you're intelligent, you're not going to rationalize something that perpetuates disease, cancer, and I'm alluding to homosexual acts.
That's right.
Because a penis does not belong there.
That's right, brother.
Now you have colon cancer. Now you have stomach viruses. Now you're malnutritious. Why? Because these foul affections and the so-called white man's perpetuating it.
That's right, brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Skip down to verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
That's right, a reprobate mind. What is a reprobate mind? A reprobate mind is a mind that lacks judgment. It lacks, what the brother said, void of judgment. And that's what we're seeing out here on these streets. We're seeing a huge population of people that don't have any judgment. Which goes back to what the brother was saying.
That's right.
You had the sheep, you had the people on top, you had the people that's ready to rule. And there was always war and conflict. Now we're saying it's on the spiritual level. The Most High is against this place, he's going to set us up. Okay?
To do those things which are not convenient. Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness.
Those things that are not convenient is transgressing the law. You know what I'm saying? Sin. Especially when you come to homosexuality and bestiality and just women being wicked. You know what I'm saying? Out of order. Bitches trying to teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch gonna teach me with a Newport.
Right. Right.
New Living Translation.
And also, you know, you had the so-called Negro come up, and he was, are you GOCC, are you ISUPK? And you see how quick he walked up the block, because he's a lover of his own knowledge. He's just trying to, you know, a lot of cats come up in here and they think that this is a little platform for them to get their little nuggets of bull BS that they got their mind off, and when they realize it ain't a platform for that, they move on. You know what I'm saying? Because he loves the philosophy and knowledge. He probably watch a couple videos, whatever the case, and ain't on no type of level and want to come out here and debate with brothers that have doing this thing for years on end. You know what I'm saying?
He just wanted to be seen.
God.
Because he had Hebrew writing on his arm.
Yeah, I saw that.
And if he was diligent in the scriptures, he knew not to leave a mark. So obviously he knew about the scriptures enough to put the writing in Hebrew, but not enough to keep the law. Because I just want to put it out there. That's all I got.
Somebody else can get in here if they want to. That was all I had.
Just on the subject of cutting beards, trimming your hair, doing all that stuff. Why do niggas do all that stuff? So that they can be loved by the other nations. They can see the women can see them and like them. And be comfortable around them. Because you can't be comfortable around big bully faced dudes like that.
Right.
It's just not gonna work. You're gonna have to come into his vibration. That's something that's new into the world. So the first thing is, why do you do that?
Right.
And if he's not homeless, he's got his, you know, he's got a job and all that, he's most likely gonna tell you because of these scriptures. And then that right there is gonna be a dividing point for that whole situation. Either they with you or they against you. So in your mind, you look at those people that are trimming their face, they got to that point and they couldn't handle it. They broke. They went to the left side. But these brothers on this side of this line, we chose the right side. Let it hang. I mean, yeah, we trim it a little bit to be presentable to a point, but we still follow what the scriptures say. We don't shave it all down, do a pencil stripe beard, none of that. We don't do all that magic. You got that scripture?
Say 36 hours?
Yeah, between 36 and 37.
Jeremiah 2 and 36.
You know what? 30. Leave 33 on down.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to
It's funny
seek
that the
love?
scripture uses that word
Trim time.
Start at the top.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Now, being that we talk about beards, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? You're going to get the love either way. The Most High knows what you need, knows what you want. He'll take care of you. So if you follow what he says to do, don't you think he'll slide you a woman? See, you want to do it on your own way, on your own accord. So even when you get a woman based off of your beard, it's not going to be nothing good. Nope. The whole situation is going to be sour. It's going to go south quick. Now, not only you trimming your beard for her, you missing camp for her, you doing all kind of stuff for her. Not paying your bills on time for her, losing your apartment for her, losing your car, going to jail for her. Why trimmest thou thy way? Go ahead.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found it by secret search, but above all these. Yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me.
Now, how do they say I'm innocent? You go to these churches, they say we don't have to keep the law. They're saying I'm innocent. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Right.
I don't have to follow this book. All I got to do is love this guy, love my neighbor. I'm straight. That's all I have to do. That's how they're saying that I'm innocent. Because I didn't break no laws. The laws are done away with. What are you talking about? What sin have I committed?
And then what's so funny about that whole don't keep the law? You say you ain't got to keep the law, but the minute your woman run out with another dude or vice versa, you ready to go get a divorce, you ready to go kill somebody, but the law don't matter. The law's done away with. So what you mad about?
This is Romans chapter 6, verse 11. Likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto God through Yahweh Shai Bashayah. Verse 12. Let not sin reign therefore in your mortal body, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof.
Let not sin reign. Read that again.
This is Romans chapter 6, verse 11. Likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto God through Yahweh Shai Mashayah, our Lord. Verse 12. Let not sin reign therefore in your mortal body.
Don't let sin reign in your mortal body. You know what I'm saying? Fight that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight.
To fight, you got to understand what sin is.
Yeah, you can't trim your way to seek love and fight at the same time.
You want to know what sin is, you got to seek it out of the scriptures. You got to be open to that understanding, and the Most High has to open you up to that. So if you out there talking about ain't no sin and all that, the Lord ain't dealing with you
At all.
So therefore, go ahead and trim your beard, trim everything. You know what? Cut all the hair on your body. Who cares? It don't matter, because you're not trusting in the Lord anyway. You're going to have it your own way, therefore you're going to die your own way.
That ye should obey it in the lust thereof. Verse 14. Neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin.
Don't let your members turn yourself into just a bowl of wickedness. Mortify your members. Fight off that passion to do what these other people, what these other nations do. Fight off that passion.
Fight off doing what thou wilt.
Right.
So what if these women like that? So what if your job, on that job note, I ain't never been to a job and they told you to line your hair up. So Jake, that's a complete lie
that's
if
BS.
Jake tells you that anyway. You gotta fight all that madness off. And they don't care. They just want you to cut your hair. They ain't gonna never tell you, nah, can you go back and line that up? They're never gonna say nothing like that.
You got a cricket right here.
That's right. You doing that to be seen amongst your people, amongst your women, amongst your other wicked brothers out there. But the scripture's telling you, why do that? Why turn them into your God? They're not gonna help you. Why do your own thing? Therefore, you're your own God. You can't save yourself. I'm sorry.
That and yield yourselves unto God as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto God. Verse 14, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Verse 15, what
Sin
then?
shall not have dominion over you because you're under grace. That don't mean do what you want. That means taper that shit off. You still got enough time to stop smoking goddamn squares.
That's right.
You still got enough time to stop committing adultery because you under that grace period. Don't let your members be instruments of wickedness. Cut that off. Because you still got time before the Lord come back and destroy this place, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?
That's what I'm saying. Do that give you the green light? Well, shit, we under grace. I might as well go on hit that. Nah, man. No, you destroy your grace when you do that. When you take your grace, when you take advantage of your grace, man. Look, Lord said, it said we was gonna eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles.
Yeah, we should put
Nigga say that shit with a McDonald's bag.
somebody to hold it.
You still eating McDonald's, nigga?
Yeah, the elders wanted today.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga still eating McDonald's? Talking about shit. It said that our bread was gonna be defiled.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Nigga, for real? Lord ain't dealing with that.
You lack understanding.
Lord ain't dealing with that.
And in your ignorance, you'll die.
That's
It don't
right.
matter if you don't know. Who cares if you don't know? Police, like the police, they don't care if you don't know the law. You still go to jail. You still get killed out. The Most High is the same way.
You're gonna die with no teeth and no feet.
If you're a man on this sign, and you're not following his law, statutes, and commandments, you will die.
That's right.
I don't care if you haven't heard it. I don't care. It does not matter.
Right.
It does not matter. I mean, when you think about it, common sense tells you what the Bible tells you. You don't just go around killing people. Why would you do that? You don't go around sleeping with the next man's woman. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
That's right. God forbid. That doesn't make sense. You under grace. If you have the understanding of grace, then you know that that's the time that you need to go harder. That's the time that you need to get in there and go harder. If you understand grace, but in the Baptist church, you do what you want to do. Because you're under grace, you can do what you want to do. That don't make no sense. Why do you need grace if you can do what you want to do? Makes absolutely no sense. You can't force it to make sense. You can't trick it to make sense. You can't finagle it to where people should understand it. It don't make sense.